पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। We saw yesterday the Sapta Brahman, Sapta Anna, and in that portion we had seen how till the Prajapati is the Anna only, because the Prajapati is also the fruit of action. Then second point which we saw is that by the sun Manushyalok is conquered. Samprati Upasana he did. He could not do something before he was leaving his body. So his son completed the remaining part of his rituals. Two purposes was there. First, to remove the incompleteness, and second, to remove any omissions and commissions during performing of the ritual. Then this father attained the Hiranyagarbha status, and he came back in this world because Hiranyagarbha is identified to all the bodies. So he came in the world again as his Manushya. This was one interpretation. And other was he himself performed through the sun. And ultimately, when he got the Hiranyagarbha status, so from Adhyatmik Vak it became Devi Vak. From Adhyatmik mind it became Devi mind. That means he who was identified with one body, now he got identified with the whole cosmos, and therefore purity increases at all levels. Purity means the definition of Pavehe Bhavat Trayate iti Pavitram. The definition of Pavitra is Pavehe Bhavat Bhayat Trayate, one which protects from the fear of mace of the Indra. That is called Pavitram. So anything is Pavitra when it is very large, very big. The water in the bucket will be less. There are more chances it will become impure than the water in the pond. And the water in the pond will be more impure than the water in the river or ocean. Anything when it becomes bigger and bigger, it becomes purer and purer. When Vak is identified to the whole cosmos, it will become purer. And when mind is identified to the whole cosmos, it will become purer. When my joy is with the whole, then that joy will be purer joy. And when the joy is with the small, that joy will be impurer joy. These things should be kept in the mind. So more pure anything is, it has to be more, the boundary should be bigger. A small boundary should not be there. A small room is there, supposing that room is very small. So you will feel more suffocated in the small room than in a bigger hall, because in the small room there is the connection with the outer air is lesser than with the bigger one. And if you go out in the open space, you will feel more joy and fulfillment in breathing than in the small room. Moment anything becomes more bigger in its sankalp, it becomes more purer, it becomes more powerful. Purity is power. One thing we have to understand, that purity is power. Whether it was the power of Savitri Satyavan, or whether it is the power of Sita ji, or whether it is the power of the devotees. Because impurity is less power. So when this Hiranyagarbha Jeev, who has identified as a father, now his Vak Siddhi will be there. Whatever he says, that happens. His mind will be more, remember that, happier, and his pran will be more pervasive, and therefore he is more adorable after that. If smaller anything becomes, less powerful it is. Okay. The Shakti of a person depends on pervasiveness of his sankalp. The more bigger for the sankalp is, more a person will become stronger. When Prahlad ji was troubled by his father, and he had his guru called Shukracharya, teacher, school teacher. So his son were there called Shandanamark. So they troubled him, got the snakes to bite him, elephant to tramp him. But nothing happened to him. Ultimately, these two got killed by some snares. In Vishnu Puran it comes, not in Bhagavad. Prahlad ji folded his palms and said, even when they were beating me and troubling me, if I had any hatred and anger towards these two teachers, then only they may not come alive. Otherwise they should come alive. And both were alive. When a person likes and dislikes somebody, he makes himself very small. Point is, which sankalp, what is the periphery, what is the size of periphery of anything in your mind? When I am too attached, so a small thought is very strong and frequent in my mind. Or when I hate somebody, then also a small thought is very frequent. The periphery of that thought is very small, and that is why a person loses his power. There was, during on the path to way to Vrindavan, there was one tree. And if you say, and that used to ooze out a certain kind of gum on the way to Barsana, between Barsana and Nandgaon. So if you go to the tree and say Radhe Krishna, so it oozes out the gum. I've heard from saints. Now what happened, these pandas, they took charge of that tree. And they started taking money for somebody asking, then it will give. It stopped giving. Now when they said Radhe Krishna, it was not giving. We don't know how to catch power. Power is a kind of sankalp that does not require too many external forces for fructification. The quietness of a person depends on how powerful he is, and how powerful he is depends on how big his thought is at all time. Moment a person slips to a smaller level, his situation is not under his control. And power expresses in the outer world and the inner world. The power expresses in the inner world as the freedom to go to meditation or freedom to do jap and puja at any time. The mind is ready to obey at any time. An outer situation, freedom, power expresses as the Prakriti and Jeev, people, all the minds he is controlling. There was one saint in Vrindavan, his name was Gwariya Baba. Gwariya Baba. He went to Chitrakoot, and there is a Mandakini river in Chitrakoot. So all around him, crocodiles came. 5-6 crocodiles surrounded him. He was quietly sitting. He said, "This is Ram, ye Lakshman, Bharat, Shatru." Nothing they did. And he took one person forcefully. He said, "Come, you also come." He said, No, don't. I don't want to come. He said, "No, you have to come." He said, "No, I won't come." So he went outside, dragged him and threw him. He fainted. And therefore it is said, Nirbal ke bal Ram. Ram kripa bhal pai kapinda bhay pachajut janahi grinda. In Sundarkan it is said, when monkeys started going towards Lanka, they had no weapons. Their only weapon was stones and trees. But like they went ahead, as if the mountains had developed wings. Because Ram Kripa Bal was there. And therefore earlier days much emphasis was given on acquiring the purity of mind rather than getting the outer objects and qualification to get outer object. They were more making the mind powerful rather than situation powerful. They did not know that by the powerful mind they can control the situation and the person around also. So this Hiranyagarbha had Devi Vak entered, if you remember. Devi Mana entered and Devi Prana also entered. Devi Prana also entered into him. Then another topic came, it was called Vratam of the Devatas. All the sense, and that was Adhyatma and Adidev. All the sense organ thought that we get tired. But Prana does not get tired, Prana is continuing. Then they went to the Prana and they became one with the Prana. And then, after becoming one with the prana, they were also called prana and their tiredness was lesser. Similarly, in the Adidevik Jagat, they saw sun, Agni, etc. They thought this Vayu never stops all the time. This is there. Sun rises and sets. Agni extinguishes. But this Vayu is everywhere. That is the Adidevik Prana. So then they got identified with that and got the power from that prana. I hope this much we had seen. And I had mentioned one point. The Kriya Shakti of the individual is finite. He will get tired. But there is a Samashti Kriya Shakti which doesn't stop at all. The power of activity of the cosmic world does not stop. And one who identifies with that power of activity, that Samashti Kriya Shakti, his capacity to do is very, very big. Whether it is his internal sadhana or external seva, this external Kriya Shakti is very much required if you do something good for a longer time. Even meditation involves energy. Rather, I will say meditation involves a lot of energy. You need a subtler energy. And you will realize it, supposing you have led an uncontrolled life. 2 days you had very uncontrolled life, routine. And then you sit for meditation, your meditation won't last for more than few minutes, you will get up. Spiritual energy was required. So one who identifies with the cosmic Kriya Shakti which is in infinite measure, a person can do miracles and wonders. So his tiredness will be very less and he will be like our Gurudev was there. In spite of all the health issues, his energy level was very high, I used to say. His energy level was very high because he was identified with the cosmic power of activity. Okay. If you are identified with the microcosmic power of activity, you say many times, I'm tired of this person. I'm tired of this issue. I'm tired of this matter. So that tiredness that you are seeing is there because I am associating with the microcosmic power of activity which I have cut from the macrocosmic power of activity. And those who have that activity, he becomes Gudakesh. Arjun's name was Gudakesh. Gudakesh means one who had conquered sleep. Gudakayaha Ishaha. So these people had lot of energy, lot of strength they had. And when we are identified with something small and we cut that macrocosmic, I am not working for that, then you will feel. Therefore, modern person is very tired because he lives a very individualistic life. Earlier there used to be joint families. And 40 people were living in one house and kitchen was there. Now only 2-3 are in one house. And therefore, because of that life, they are more tired and exhausted.